The success of the Bhakti movement of ancient India is largely due to a strong foundation laid by the Alwars and Nayanmars. While the 12 Alwars were devotees of Vishnu, the 63 Nayanmars were followers of Shaivism. And of these 63 Nayanmars, 3 were women. Perhaps the most well known among them is Karaikal Ammaiyar. Here is her fascinating story. Around the 6th century, in Karaikal near present-day Pondicherry, and a bustling coastal town in those days, there lived a rich and pious merchant, Dhanadatthan. A daughter was born to him whom he named Punitavati. The father introduced her to spirituality from a very young age. She imbibed the greatness of Shiva and became his staunch devotee. Growing up to be a beautiful young woman, her parents got her married to Paramadattan, the son of a rich merchant. The young couple lived in the same town as her parents. One day, Paramadattan was gifted 2 mangoes by merchants visiting him, which he sent to his house. A Shivanadiyar or a devotee of Shiva came to their house around the same time and begged for food. In those days, merchants and rich people were known for their hospitality to sannyasis and bhaktas. And as Punitavati was still cooking lunch for her husband, she gave the Shivanadiyar some curd rice along with one of the 2 mangoes. Soon, her husband came home for lunch. Punitavati served him the remaining mango, and finding it very tasty, he asked her to get the second one too. A stunned Punitavati didn't know what to do. Going inside, she prayed to Shiva, and immediately a mango fell into her hands, which she served to Paramadattan. Tasting it, he was astounded. "This is divine. I have never tasted a mango as sweet as this. The color is also different. Are you sure this was the one given by the merchants?" Punitavati then related the happenings, how she had given away a mango to a hungry devotee. And when Paramadattan had asked for the second one, she had gone into the kitchen and prayed to Shiva, who blessed her with the tasty mango. Paramadattan, unlike his wife, was not very religious and spiritual. And not believing her story, he confronted her. "Did Shiva give you the mango? If so, then prove it. Get me another divine mango." Challenged but confident of her devotion, Punitavati began praying. And a true devotee's prayers are always answered. Soon, a mango appeared on Punitavati's hands, which she gave to her husband. But as he took it, the fruit disappeared. A shocked Paramadattan realized that his wife was not an ordinary woman. Thinking that such a divine woman should not lead a normal householder's life, he decided to leave her. Lying to her that he was traveling on work, he left and settled down in another town. Soon he got married to another woman and also got a child through her, whom he named Punitavati out of respect for his first wife. In the meantime, his wife Punitavati's parents took care of her, assuming that their son-in-law was away on business. But when he didn't return, they tried to find out his whereabouts. And when they discovered his presence in the other town, they took Punitavati there. As soon as he saw her though, he fell at her feet saying, "Amma, you are not an ordinary mortal, but a divine woman. I do not deserve to be your husband." The people around them were shocked and understandably upset with the way things were happening. Punitavati prayed to Shiva, "O God, take away my current young body, which is meant for a householder, and give me the body of a Bhutagana, with which I can spend the rest of my life serving you." Shiva granted her wish, and she was instantly transformed into a skeleton-like form, like those attendants of Shiva. In this transformed state, she sang her first composition, an Andhadi, a unique poetry form credited to her in which the last word in the first stanza will be the first word in the second stanza. She immediately went towards Kailash in the north for a darshan of Shiva. Wanting to reveal her devotion to the world, Shiva appeared in the form of a lingam wherever she tried to step on the ground once she reached the mountain. Punitavati then realized the divine drama happening and then started to walk upside down with her head on the ground, not wanting to place her feet on the holy land. And when she finally arrived at Shiva's abode in this manner, she requested him for moksha, and if not, the opportunity to continue singing his glory, always present at his feet, should she be reborn again. Calling her as Ammaiyar or mother, Shiva granted her wish. He told her then to visit the temple in Tiruvalangadu in the south, where he is in a dancing pose and where she could sing for him. A satisfied Ammaiyar then left Kailash and started towards the temple, where she continued singing Shiva's glory till her end. So the next time you see a statue of Nataraja anywhere, the dancing Shiva, do check if there is a depiction of Karaikal Ammaiyar at his feet singing his glory. Her compositions, along with those of the other Nayanmars, have been compiled into 12 Tirumurais, which are a Shaivite treasure. And there is also a temple for Karaikal Ammaiyar in Karaikal. While its origin is unclear, the renovation happened in 1929. There is a Mangani Tirunal festival, or the festival of the mango fruit, which is held around June-July on Purnima day every year. Since Ammaiyar gave as Bhiksha to the Shivanadiyar a mango, which ultimately gave her moksha, mangoes are central to this festival. There is a practice to fling the fruits onto the Vigraha of Shiva, which is taken in procession during the festival. Those who eat these mangoes would get the blessings of Shiva. So goes the belief. Note the date, 13th of July 2022. A Paurnami in Karaikal to plan for surely.